Yo! The spoiler leaks and previews are now out for My Hero Academia's next upcoming chapter. And you know what it is? We come off the absolute hype that was the Black Clover spoilers. And now the MHA spoilers are just depression. Alright, jumping straight into it, My Hero Academia returns with chapter 315. The title for this week's chapter, of course, is the fan translations, so be sure to consult the official translations on Sunday. The fan translations to this chapter are beautiful words, and that's about as much the only beautiful thing we get in this chapter. But the MHA spoilers are literally trending over on Twitter. Every time spoilers trend, you know something insane is about to happen. And boy, oh boy, does something fucking insane happen in this chapter. From the recording of this video, there are 6 panels released. Obviously, more will be released later. But the first panel looks like to be from the first page. It's Overhaul. It looks like he's remembering from back when he was in his cell. And dude, I'm looking at his arms, and his arms are fully chopped off. Like, Overhaul is completely fucked. Honestly, I really do want an Overhaul redemption arc. I don't think him going back to prison is going to be the wise choice. He definitely has a resentment towards All For One and Shigaraki, obviously, for what they did to him and what happened during the Yakuza arc. And what's that old saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I would like to see something like that. But the other panel we got is Deku shooting Nagant. It looks like Nagant dodges, but she does get hit. This looks insane. It looks like Deku's using some form of black whip or ray of light. I'm not entirely too sure what is going on, but Deku destroys Nagant's gun. The other panel, it looks like Nagant finally reaches out towards Deku, her hand towards Deku. She starts smiling, and then it starts going really wrong. Cracks appear on our body. All For One starts to laugh. Deku screams with Nagant in his arms. Nagant blows up. Kaboom. In front of Deku, holding Deku's arm, accepting peace. Nagant blows up. Turns out All For One planned this exactly how you would imagine. Bro, Deku must be fucked up. This is the first ever time he's reached a villain, able to save them. His hands fully out, grabs her. She blows up in his face. The chapter ends with Nagant completely charcoaled, blacked out, though looks like she might have survived, but very injured. Hawks catches her mid-air and screams, "Don't die, senpai." We do have some text leaks for this chapter, though. Oh my god, I literally cannot believe it. So the text leaks is, the chapter starts with Overhaul and Nagant changing clothes and getting ready to find Deku. Overhaul says he knows the students that All For One was talking about because he was the boy infected with a hero disease who ruined his plans, obviously during the Yakuza arc. Overhaul says he will help her identify Deku as long as Nagant promises she'll take him to his boss after it's all done, because to the present, Overhaul's screaming at Nagant because that's not what they planned. Nagant has her gun aimed at him and is saying that she'll have to increase the speed of her bullets even if it reduces her aim. Nagant shoots at Overhaul, saying how much she hates the hero education, that people won't understand how bad it is until someone dies because of their own mistakes. Nagant shoots at Overhaul, once again saying how she hates the hero education. She thinks Deku will hesitate and that will give her a chance to win, but he's already on the move. Deku, yo, you think, motherfucker, you thought you were one step ahead of Deku. Deku's 4 million IQ moves ahead of you. We get an explanation on the third quirk, Fa Jin. Yo, this actually sounds Chinese. Fa Jin It accumulates kinetic energy for repeated movements and releases it explosively. I think this is what the ray of light I was talking about before was. Deku was using his legs to avoid Nagant's shots last chapter, so he releases it all now and uses Black Whip to boost his centrifugal force. Yo! Okay, so the more you move, the more energy you get. I'm thinking of someone who, the more hits they take or the more damage they take, the more they repel back. Oh, I can't exactly put my mind on it. Nagant is impressed not only because he was faster than a bullet, because at the exact moment she aimed at Overhaul, Deku started changing directions. Deku says he'll talk to Chisaki later and appears to attack Nagant. Yo, I really need that Deku and Chisaki conversation. The third user appeared and said that in the last chapter his body was affected because he was using all the quirks at once, so now he only used Fajin and Black Whip, so he's still safe to go. He attacks Nagant with a pseudo 100% Manchester smash and breaks her rifle with the airwave. Nagant is still thinking to herself about how Deku saved Overhaul and it was the most normal thing to do. She's wondering when all these beautiful words from the hero started making her feel sick. Deku grabs her bloody arm as she's falling and says the bullet she shot at Overhaul was a curved one, so it wouldn't have hit him. Damn, Nagant, man. Fuck. He also says that she could have just shot Deku's leg when she first spotted him, so she's not entirely loyal to All For One. Deku asks Nagant to fight by his side because she still has the heart of a hero. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Nagant is about to admit that Deku is a true hero, but he suddenly cuts to All For One. He's saying he knows very well how people can change their minds, so that's why he prepared a surprise in case the conditions of the contract weren't fulfilled. Nagant explodes. We see Deku screaming and her burned body falling from the sky. All For One is somewhere saying that Nagant was used until the very end and that she should blame that blessed quirk of hers. Chapter ends with Hawks coming to the rescue and telling his senpai not to die. Fuck, dude. That's fucking devastating, man. Not Nagant, dude! Anyway, Horikoshi's offer coming for this week's Jump issue 27. Recently, I've been practicing to draw rough sketches in my free time. I want to try draw things more freely. You know what's crazy before we end this video? It's how all these mangakas can kill, like, the famous character and talk about something completely unrelated in their author comments. If you read Jujutsu Kaisen, you know what I'm talking about. Fuck, dude, that hurts. Anyway, that has been my character at chapter 315. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Shimizu, always. Peace.